Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Kira Brinton. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. I invite you into this space with me, the space of peace, the space of surrender, and the space of receiving. We're going to breathe down to the tips of our toes and out. And this time, I want you to feel gratitude. Grateful for everything that you have. Grateful for all that is here, all that is now, and all that is coming. Breathing in and out. This morning I woke up with very two different experiences. One is I woke up in the middle of my bed. And while that may not mean anything to you, it means a lot to me. It means I broke a pattern. For the last 22 years, I have slept on the edge of my bed. And it's a pattern I picked up. And then after my marriage, I still have never been able to break this pattern of sleeping curled in a ball on the edge of my bed. And this morning I woke up, not only in the middle of my bed, but completely sprawled across the whole thing. And it felt like something shifted. So I'm honoring that miracle. But I'm also honoring that I woke up in a deep level of compression. And the vision that I saw was coal that is compressed. That's how the diamond is formed. And if you are in that space of compression, just know that it will yield fruitful jewels, but only if we stick in it. If we try and numb out or run away, the compression doesn't get to do what it came here to do. And so I'm honoring both of these ends of the spectrums, like the liberation that my body actually sprawled out in the middle of my king size bed last night for the first time in 22 years. And the intensity of compression. So with that, I'm going to read to you a message I received a few months ago in my prayer corner, and I really love this message. These are the words that I received. Give freely, do not hoard. Do not hoard your time, your money, your presence. Give freely and more will be given. Give and you will receive. But you must give with a full heart. Expect nothing in return. Give as God gives. Such a beautiful lesson. One that we know in our hearts, but to hear it, to receive it was a reminder to not be persuaded by the devils of lack, to not be persuaded by the generational patterns that say there's never enough, but to instead see the truth. And the truth is abundance is truth. There's abundance of oxygen always. There's abundance of food. There's abundance of water. There's abundance of beauty. There's abundance When we actually look around us, abundance is the truth and lack is the lie. But lack is very persuasive, and lack is it is the mirage. For some reason, lack brings us some sort of peace in a very inadvertent way. And it is a mirage. It's not real. And it will always leave you thirsty. Where abundance is real, abundance is true. So today, as we go into prayer, I invite you to pick up whatever is left inside of you that still worships the God of lack, that still worships the God of not enough. And we're going to hand it and we're going to put it into God. And we're going to ask that God will transfigure this into its truest form, which is abundance. And I'm going to be quiet while you listen and receive. Take a nice deep breath in and breathing out, allowing your body to recalibrate to this new frequency, the frequency of abundance. And we're going to ask that Christ will touch our cells, that our cells may match the frequency of abundance, that our cells may match the blueprint that abundance has in store for us. And we're just going to be quiet and take a nice deep breath while we allow ourselves to be reconfigured into the abundant blueprint. Allowing that to feel good. Allowing yourself to be comfortable with the new blueprint of abundance. We're going to open up our palms and we're going to ask that God will give us the number one most important thing that needs to happen today. We're going to listen. We're going to receive. And then we're going to ask our angels and our guides to come and help us today. And I want you to give them an assignment. So, for example, I'm going to go tour 3 event centers here today in Boise. So I'm going to ask my angels that they will be with me and that they will highlight which center is the one that I am to rent for my events. And then I'm going to ask my angels to go out and find, I have 10 more spots for my TV show, Writer's Island, for season 2. And so I'm asking my angels that they go out and they find those 10. They find the 10 who need to be here and have this opportunity and get their messages into the world and be on this TV show, Writer's Island. So then I ask my angels to go do that. And then I ask my angels to go out with my Facebook ads, that my Facebook ads will find all of the people in this world who God has called to write important messages, that they will come to my webinar. And then I ask my angels to gather in each one of my 5 children and circle them in love and circle them in the law of non-resistance and circle them in protection and open up pathways of miracles for my children. And then I ask for angels for all of my employees, that all of my employees may be watched over today, that they may be protected and that they may hear God, that we may work as one body towards the goals that we have. And then we're just going to breathe in. And that is how I work with my angels in the morning. So I wanted to do that with you real time so you could get an idea of how you could start working with your angels on real life matters. And the thing that I'm hoping you leave today with is the realization of how much we actually have. The abundance of things, the abundance of beauty, the abundance of love, but also the abundance of support with our spiritual team. Feeling this abundance in your body today. Take a nice breath in. And I'm wrapping you in the deepest love. And I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me. And I will see you tomorrow morning, right here in our prayer corner. Thank you, my love, for wandering into the sacred with me today. It is always an honor to hold this space for thousands of us to gather daily in sacred devotion. If you feel called to deepen this practice and join me live, I invite you to be a part of the Sacred Wandering Circle, a private, intimate space where we share our daily blessings in a Facebook group and gather once a month for a live 1-hour session. We come together to bless the body, to pray, and to receive. There is so much power when we unite with others who hold the sacred sacred. If your heart is nudging you, you can find the link in the show notes. And remember, you don't need anyone to help you hear God. You are the conduit. God speaks directly to you. And your prayer corner, it lives within you always.